Hi everybody, this is Taigu again. I would like to give a very short talk as an introduction to Inmo, as well as an introduction to our sitting practice itself. There is a saying in Zen which I particularly like. It says something very simple, though very alive. It says, blue mountains are by themselves blue mountains. The white clouds are by themselves white clouds. This way of speaking, this way of expressing the path, relates to what is called Suchness, Yotse, as it is-ness, or just like the late Shunryu Suzuki used to say, things as it is, as opposed to things as they are. So, we are all just by ourselves who we are. But in fact, as opposed to this original, as opposed to this genuine, fluid and vast display, we label things and people. We label them, we judge them, we give them what I would call an aspect that doesn't belong at all to the scenery. We project our belief systems on people. We box them, we grab them. And we don't have to do that with our hands or with our money. We just do it with our mind every day. Every day I do it. So the primary practice for somebody like me is to notice how I do those things day by day. How I decide who people are. How I frame the reality and give it a name. Give it a function. How do I include that reality into my own agendas and so forth. Then, if I notice, mountains return to mountains, clouds return to clouds, things return to themselves. But if I don't, there's a whole show starting. And that whole show can last years. We can see it, even notice it in our own families. We all have relatives playing that kind of game. Even within the Dharma, we have people hating the guts of each other, where they should actually live, or learn to live peacefully, harmoniously. This is, I think, all to do with labeling. It's got to do with controlling, manipulating reality. So the practice of sitting is in itself to give up that game, to give up instantly, on the spot, the manipulation. And giving it up is often to notice it. In the first edition of Fukan Zazengi, Dogen says something like, when a thought arises, just wake up to it and it will disappear. This is a very important teaching. Unfortunately, you do not find it in the second version of Fukan Zazengi, but you can also track it down. See what Dogen in the first version writes. Being aware of how much we delude ourselves is enough. It takes us back home. And it takes everything back home. Mountain, rivers, clouds, people, stars, moons, forests, cities. The act of sitting is freeing everything and everybody in all directions. That's very, very core of our determination. I sometimes wonder why people spending so many years sitting still fight. But then I open my eyes on my own patterns, my own stupidity, and I'm not cured yet. Catching myself at it, fishing the illusion, is a nice but painful activity. So much easier to think, I've got it right, I understand, I'm a wise person. So much easier to decide who is who. So the only thing I come up now is nurturing understanding, compassion. If people don't want to practice this way, it's okay. That's fine by me. Just carry on sitting. Mountains are mountains. Clouds are clouds. Bodies and thoughts are bodies and thoughts by themselves. No need to worry. No need to add or take away anything. As I wrote into a post just a few days ago, I think, no extra needed. That's my understanding of simplicity. Let the birds sing, the water flow, the car pass by. And no judgment done. And if a judgment arises, notice it. And automatically, instantly, you will be home again. Thank you for your patience. And next time, I promise, we'll do a bit of inmo and look at it in depth. What is the meaning of this chapter? You can just read it, and it's in the beautiful translation and rendition of Nichijima and Mike Cross. Take care. Just as it is.